Watching Star Wars The Force Awakens didn't reveal new truth about God, but it revealed something about me. It exposed the identity I had built for myself long before I surrendered my life to Jesus Christ. As I watched Kylo Ren's story unfold, I couldn't ignore how much of myself I saw in him, not because my life is the same as his, but because I recognized the same patterns: a wounded identity, rebellion, isolation, anger, the desire to become someone else. I grew up in a Christian household. I knew the scriptures, but after my dad's pastor passed away and anger filled our home, something in me began to change. Instead of running to God, I ran from him. I wanted to escape the trauma. I wanted to escape the pain, escape who I was. So I became someone else. I created Jeremith Rainces. Just as Kylo Ren hid behind a mask and created a new identity for himself, he abandoned Ben Solo. I hid behind an identity that embraced the darkness. I wanted to destroy relationships before they could even hurt me. I wanted power over love. I took what I wanted. I rejected the church. I silenced every conviction until my heart became harder and harder. For 6 years, I buried Jose Lopez. As I continued watching, I learned more about Kylo Ren's story. Ben Solo felt abandoned by his family. His pain was manipulated by voices that fed his anger. He idolized darkness, believing it would make him stronger, when in reality, it would only enslave him. And that hit me, because I know what it feels like when pain shapes your identity and the enemy convinces you that darkness is where you finally find purpose. Then at the moment I least expected it, a woman named Nikki shared the gospel with me, not with condemnation, but with love. It reminds me of Rey meeting with Kylo Ren at his most vulnerable point. That wasn't my salvation, but it became one of the most moments God used to draw me back to himself. What ultimately brought me back wasn't a movie, it was Jesus Christ. He brought me back memories of love I experienced as a child. He confronted me with the weight of my sin. He gave me a deep, undeniable conviction over everything I had done during those 6 years. Instead of leaving me there, he offered me grace through the cross. That's why the ending of Kylo Ren's story affects me so deeply. Kylo Ren returns to Ben Solo. Jeremith Rainces returned to Jose Lopez. Then there's that one scene that I can't stop thinking about. Kylo Ren asked the Emperor, "What could you give me?" And Palpatine, who is a reference of the devil, says everything. He offers you a crown while hiding in chains. Jesus offered me something entirely different, the kingdom of God. Not another identity to hide behind, but the one he created me to have from the very beginning.